Hi YouTube, I'm Mystical C and I'm back with another video. Alright, this video is going to be entitled, I Just Want to Kick It, with my lovelies. Alright, so I'm new to the channel. Hit that like button, subscribe, comment, share, ring that notification bell on the way out. I am Mystical C, the High Priestess, and I just wanted to come and kick it with my lovelies about just trying to stay focused, balanced. It's important that we wake up and not look at our phones first thing in the morning. We should get up and give thanks to the divine. I'm guilty of these things, right? But I'm repenting. I have repented from sex. I won't ever touch another man unless he is my husband. To those that are out here in YouTube land that is doing that, there is a spiritual warfare that's going on, and I don't want to get all off into it. But stop doing it. Don't tell no lies, because those lies, I keep telling you, the planets are right here in the backyard. They lined up in formation. I told you that Jupiter and Saturn were in a meeting at the round table, but no one seems to want to listen to what I'm saying, right? But it's okay, because I'm here again, right? After I've been going through a lot of shenanigans and a lot of innuendos been taking place, and energy vampires draining me dry. Baby, let me tell you something. I had to snap back on these folks and let them know, hey, you're dealing with a divine source. Let me hurry up and snap out of it. I have to snap out of this because it's leading me nowhere. A lot of people want me to second guess who I am, that I am not the high priestess. Do you think I'm out here doing all the sun gazing and sky guessing for nothing? Do you actually think I've been fasting? I've been fasting, baby. You know what? I'm looking good, too. I must say. But it's all due to the divine source. To the divine source. If you're out here and you in a relationship, you better marry that person. If it's been a long-term relationship and it, if it didn't work, it wasn't supposed to work. If you were supposed to walk away and you haven't, you're getting ready to. Because this is what Michael Jackson was talking about. But we all was sitting up calling him Wacko Jacko. But Wacko Jacko knew exactly what he was talking about. Okay? Now I'm the high priestess. Because I went and had to recalibrate myself. Go and listen to Michael Jackson, Mr. Dick Gregory, Mr. Marcus Garvey, Mr. Farrakhan, the minister. Tune into KRS-One, Mr. Nazir Ra of Hidden Power University, Mr. JT on YouTube. Shout out to Mr. JT. Then the next thing you know, I'm reading tarot. Had already been tapped into it, but not with the cards. It was real divination. Yeah, I am the high priestess. Dealing with evil priests. See, a lot of things I didn't reveal about myself. I kept it to myself. People didn't know. So then I tapped into this divine source. 21 sources. One that is strained, one in the brain. Strained, one in the brain. It's time for us to step into a different dimension. A different paradigm, so that we can rise on one accord to the next degree. Some of us have went through some things last year that it was a catastrophic event that took place in our lives, right? Some of us, some years back, but it seemed like yesterday. Let me tell you something. Gods don't die. This is the reason why I said I had to stop disrespecting my soul when I'm out here Oh, I'm looking for love in all the wrong places. See, that's why I end up with my heart broken. See, having sex with this person because, oh, he looked good. You just have a physical attraction, but see, that's not where it is. We supposed to attract through here, through the pineal gland. Let's attract through having a beautiful conversation about Kemet in Egypt and the Netaru family and the divine source. Let's have conversations about watering these flowers that Miss Erica Badu was talking about that grows in your brain, strained in one of the brain, in your head, in your mind. Come on now, we got to start making better decisions. Some of us are acting out of emotions. I was guilty of it, but in my case, I wasn't getting the love and devotion and, nothing back in return. Okay, so that's another video. I'll get to that. But, my lovelies, I'm just here to enlighten you to say we need to start vibing together. Marry that man, marry that woman. Stop having this sex out here unless that's your mate, your true mate, and that's your wife, your husband. Okay? There are phenomena that are plaguing the planet that the doctors, the scientists can't pinpoint, but the ER is full of STDs. I'm warning you guys now. Stop and put yourself back in control. You're out of control. I was out of control because I was here when I felt the urge and I'm masturbating and this and that. That's just, it's not becoming of no one. No matter how good it feels to you. What you're doing, you're tapping into a source that is demonic. It's toxic. And you don't believe me. But I'm not here to convince you of anything. I'm just here to just speak my truth. And you do the homework and you research these facts. You research it. I'm not here to, I can't. It's your life, baby. You live it. Only thing I can do is say I repented from a lot of things. And sex was one of them. I refuse to put my soul out there on Front Street for a noun that all he wants to do is inseminate me with his demonic sperm, that he has been having soul ties with this person, that person. Then I'm doing the same thing to him because I've been out there. We all are guilty of this. Stop. It's time for us to stand in truth and in love. Look, if you're not operating in love, you're getting ready to be exposed. Whatever you have done in the dark, honey child, it's already out in the light. People know what you have done. People know what you have done. And you're not going to get away with it. Because what you have done has caused heartache and pain to the divine source. So whether or not it could be your family members that don't want to see you suffer. You're going to do it anyway. Because you didn't use your brain that the great God gave you, that is strained in one in the brain with the all. With the divine source. You didn't do it. You see. We all are guilty of doing things. So don't judge me and go and cast a terrible black henchman spell on me. You know who you are. I exposed a lot of things, you see. Some of y'all think y'all know who I'm talking about, but a lot of y'all know who I'm talking about. So don't assume, because it was more than just this one person. I had a dream about some big rats. So it was thousands of you. Lots of you. Not thousands, but quite a few. Okay. You've been exposed. Don't come back around me, because you're not welcome in my being. Now, I know that I may have to forgive and forget on some occasions. And that I can do. If you are willing to be a sweet person and apologetic, then we'll see about that. But I want my lovelies to really think about what I'm saying about stop putting yourself out there, fornicating, adultery. Keep having babies and you're not married. Marry that woman. Marry that man. Don't have lust in your heart for me. And all you want is to have sex with me. I want long-term commitment that's going to lead me to the divine source at all times. See, when you marry the right person, the divine is happy. When you go and marry a person because of, you know who you are, you end up getting what you deserve. Someone that's toxic, that's going to bring you down. I don't want that for you. I want the best for you. I'm here to help you rise to the next degree and spread love. I love all of you. Even my enemies, my adversaries, my foes, and the workers of iniquity, I love you. But you are no longer welcome in my being. So you must exit immediately, like 911. All right. I just want to encourage everybody out there to operate in love. Start eating right. I've been fasting. My arms get a little, but I like them because they was a little chunky. Fasting, praying, being devoted and dedicated to the divine source. Dedicate yourself to something that is going to help you rise and help me rise and Mami Gaia rise. Shout out to Mami Gaia. Shout out to all of the divine sources. That is one. Strained in my brain, Mental Root family. Shout out to, like I said, Mr. Dick Gregory and all of the greats that helped me get to this point. Mr. KRS-One, I can't thank you enough. I can't thank you enough, okay? Mr. Nazir Ra, Miss Akiba Ra, the epiphany of a queen, king goddess, that's what she is. That's Miss Nazir Ra, okay? We have to start operating in love. I'm going to end this video because I don't want to talk you to death. Stay away from those cigarettes. Stop drinking that alcohol like that. Okay, I'm not saying for you to give up everything, but come on now. We're going to have to start pulling ourselves back into control. We're out of control. We're not operating right because we're out of control. We're letting things consume us. To consume, it means to devour. Okay? Let's get that straight, okay? I want to see you guys comment, like, subscribe, and share this video. I want you guys to know that if you lost someone, gods don't die. Stop crying. Stop being worried. We know what it is. I know what it is. I know what you're going through. Some of us, we lost our children. I haven't lost. I lost mine in miscarriage. But listen, I've had abortions too. Yes, I did terrible things. I'm guilty of it. But you have to forgive yourself and you have to forgive the person that did the wrong. I'm not saying forget it, and I'm not saying don't prosecute it. I don't care who it is. I don't care how much you're afraid of losing your family. Your family is your first friends. Get past that. I'm not saying get over it. Get past it and move on. And with that being said, I'm going to make another video. Part 3. This is the dream. Part 3. I love you. Shalom. Wadu. Peace, love, and light. Namaste.